भारतीय लोकशाही ही जगातली सर्वात मोठी लोकशाही आहे। सध्या लोकशाहीचा जागर निवडणुकीच्या रूपाने सुरू आहे। लोकशाहीचा असाच उत्सव इस्रायलमध्ये सुरू आहे। चारही बाजूंनी हुकुमशाहीने घेरलेल्या इस्रायलमध्ये लोकशाही पद्धतीने निवडणुका सुरू आहेत। 9 एप्रिलला इथे मतदान पार पडणार आहे। तत्पूर्वी भारतात कर्तव्यावरती असलेल्या इस्रायलच्या राजनैतिक अधिकारी आणि सरकारी अधिकाऱ्यांनी मतदानाचा हक्क बजावला।
Of course, I think like in every country in the world, stability is important and democracy is important. I think as you rightly say that it's very symbolic that both India and Israel are having their election with days apart during the month of April. It is symbolic because we are both democracies and gained our democracy after the British rule, and we both share the same values and aspirations for freedom. And I think we are both privileged to have to live in a free country, enjoying our human rights, our personal freedoms, which is not something to be taken for granted in our neighborhoods.
Okay, how many parties are competitors in these elections?
47. This year we have a record number in Israeli history of 47 parties. Actually, one dropped out last minute, so it's 46. Still a record. Mind you that we have 10 million people, okay, not voting rights, 10 million people altogether. So it's a very, very diverse and vibrant democracy, as you can see. And I think it's wonderful because, you know, Israel is very special with the mosaic of its opinions, minorities, and parties, also as represented in the parliament. But this is just the way we are. And if you go to Israel and you ask even though the taxi driver or the waiter or the people in the shop something about what do you think about the election, you'll see that the passion and the involvement that each of them have, all have an opinion, at least one or two, about the election, what should be done, who should be elected, etc. And they are very passionate about stating their opinion.
I think 6 million people are voters in Israel, the total number of 6 million. All 6 million people vote?
Not everybody, unfortunately, executes the right to vote. We personally think that it is, we say it's your right, but it's also your obligation as a citizen to vote. If you want to be involved, if you want to have an influence about your future, if you care about your future, you should vote. So Israel in schools and also the parties, regardless of their opinion, they call all the citizens to come and vote. And I'm very happy that here in our small constituency in the consulate in Mumbai have already 19 people out of 20-something that have come and executed their right to vote. One last message, if I may, in Hindi for our viewers, for your viewers, is Israel एक छोटा देश है, लेकिन बड़ा लोकतंत्र है. मिडिल ईस्ट का ये एकमेव पूरा लोकतंत्र है.
It's very nice to talk with you. और आपका लोकतंत्र और हमारा लोकतंत्र ऐसे ही बना रहेगा. खरं तर भारत आणि इस्रायलचे जे मैत्रीपूर्ण संबंध जे आता उदयाला येत आहेत, फ्रेंडशिप इन इंडिया अँड इस्रायल